Before I begin, just take a breath. Think of a moment when you were standing between two worlds. One you were leaving, and one you were just learning to step into. This is my letter from that in between. There's a strange stillness in my life right now, like I'm standing in a quiet pause between who I have been and who I'm slowly becoming. People call it transition, but to me, it feels like a soft squirrel of emotions. Love, fear, memories, and little goodbyes I never say out loud. As a girl, this change carries a weight. Words don't fully catch, because soon I will be leaving the home that shaped me, the walls that have seen every version of me, the crying one, the laughing one, the lost one, the growing one. My parents' home has been my whole world, and now I'm preparing to build another with him, with his people, with walls that don't yet know my voice. I keep telling myself, be your best version, be polite, be kind, and understanding. But somewhere inside, a tiny voice whispers, why can't you be your truest self right from the start? Maybe because I know I will be learning a whole new rhythm, a new way of being, while quietly missing the comfort of the old. At home, my parents are trying so hard to balance their joy for me with their fear of letting me go. They like him, they like his family, but behind every smile, there's this thin layer of worry that only I can see. My mom and I argue more than usual, tiny, silly things, things that don't even matter. And later, when I'm finally alone, it hits me. The arguments were never about the topic, they were her heart speaking, her way of holding on before she has to let go. We say we live in a modern India, fast, progressive, changing every day. But her root still whispers the same old story. When a daughter leaves, parents feel like they are giving away a little part of their heart. And maybe I feel that too. The weight of tradition meeting the freedom of choice. He and I met 5 months ago. A simple match, a simple chat, and suddenly a connection that felt like home. Between chai coffees, shared dinners, and quiet weekends, I found a softness in him that feels safe. But there's a guilt too, small but sharp. Every time I lie to my parents about where I'm going or who I am with, they trust me blindly, and I'm still learning how to live both lives honestly. He wants a few more months before we marry. He wants to feel ready. My parents want it sooner because the world still looks at a daughter differently. Love, they believe, needs to be protected before it gets questioned. And between his timing and their hopes, I am learning to stay gentle with my own heart. This in between, this strange phase, feels like a soft ache and a quiet joy all at once. There's excitement for the life waiting ahead, but also a lump in my throat when I think of the life I will soon be leaving. Maybe that's what being human is, carrying beginnings and endings in the same breath. So here I am, writing from the in between. Between my mother's trembling hands and his steady ones, between old walls and new promises, between being someone's daughter and becoming someone's wife. It is not easy, but it's full of love. And maybe that's more than enough. If you have ever lived in your own in between, the story is for you. Thank you for listening. This is Dipali, learning to let go, learning to hold on, and learning to love the space in the middle.